Alright guys, so in today's video I'm going to take you through a full day in my life as a prop firm owner and a full-time day trader. The day is pretty much half over. I haven't hopped on the charts at all. Only thing I've really done is done a little bit of back-end work in my Discord and my WAP. Other than that, I haven't worked on my prop firms or hopped on the charts yet. So what I'm going to do for you guys right now, I'm going to hop on the charts and I'm going to break down every single opportunity that I could have traded today from the market that happened during the morning, which I obviously didn't trade because I was busy doing other things. So let's go through it and I'll show you exactly where my entry model showed itself. And then from there, I'll take you guys along with me through a little bit of my Discord backend work and then also my prop firm work as well. Okay, let's check out the charts. I haven't even looked at them yet. For the people that haven't been following my trading, these blue boxes are just significant support resistance levels that I trade per my KCC strategy that I give away completely for free, that you guys can all learn completely for free as well on my channel or on my educational platform. But pretty much let's go through everything, but I'm actually going to replay mode this to, I guess I can't without kind of seeing what happened. But let's go back to like 6 a.m. today and see what was happening. What is it, the second? So yeah, 6 a.m. Obviously, we're rejecting hard off of this massive macro daily support resistance level down here. And clearly it reset on us. But if we were to stay on 6 a.m. here, I can guarantee you my entry model probably showed itself late last night right here on the 5-minute. But if you look at that, it did. The regular entry showed itself. So this would be the first touch. This would be it coming back down for a retest and then showing signs of rejections back up. So we could have went long after 2 green candle closes in a row, which would have been right here. And obviously this is exactly to my entry model that you guys can all learn for free, like I said. But if we miss that, since let's say we started trading at 6 a.m. since we're psychos, but realistically, I wouldn't have started to trade until like probably 9-ish. So right here. But there's a couple trades we could have taken. Even right now, the FOMO entry is showing itself off the top of this 1 hour support resistance level. And if I hopped on the charts now, which it would have been like 7:55, if this candle closes red here, I probably would have taken the FOMO entry, and it did close red. So this would be like the FOMO entry rejection off of this support level right here. But also my entry model showed itself here. This would be it breaking up out of it, coming back for a retest right here. Obviously 2 green candle closes in a row would have been right here, and you would have missed out on like the entire movement. But if you were suspecting it to start breaking up, and since we were trading above the support level here, we could have entered impulsively once it broke these highs right here, right here. So you could have entered right there as well to my entry model, and you could have rode this entire way up to take profit. So there's a bunch of opportunities on US 30 that could have played to fruition to my entry model today. Let's go forward. Let's see if we get stopped out, which we would have. But is it going to come back down for a better retest? It looks like no. So since we broke above this 1 hour support level right here, the next thing I would be looking for is we could stay short bias here as well and say that this is another rejection off the top here. And let's say we take that. So if this closes red, which it did, we could have taken this FOMO entry again, but then we have so much buying pressure right here that it's kind of stupid to be taking that. So the next thing I'd be waiting for is, since we broke above this support level, this blue box here, I'd be waiting for it to come back for a retest and then show signs of rejections back up. So let's see if that happens. So we could say that this is the start of a retest right here. And we could say that this is it turning back up. So I would have entered long positions here. Depends how aggressive I want to be. I could put my stops here, put my stops here, put my stops right below the most recent 5-minute candle close. Let's just say I put them here, and let's see what happens for the remainder of this trade. So we do get multiple push-ups, and to be honest, I probably, let's say I did enter here. After we got this initial push-up, I would probably be up $2,000. And then I would have trailed my stop to lock in $1,000. So I would have gotten stopped out right there. But either way, if we would have stayed in the trade, we could have re-entered after I got stopped out again right here after this rejection back up. But even if I didn't trail my stop, we would still be healthy in profit. And now we are back at the live market. We're kind of just floating around where I would have entered. So let's move this support level over. So the thing I would be looking for now is, since we are showing signs of rejections off of this support level in the live market, I would be looking for it to do something like this, what it's doing here, and then reject back down. So obviously we've had massive rejections off of it before, and clearly we are showing a clear sign of my entry model to the downside off of it. So like even right now, it looks favorable to enter, but the thing is that it's late in the session, so you don't really want to be taking trades this late in the session because it's like 3 p.m. But I am thinking about starting up a new top step challenge. Last time I passed it in like 2 days, and then I got onto the XFA, and then life just got caught up with me, so I wasn't able to film or document the process of me being on the XFA or getting a payout or anything. But I want to restart that, so I will probably do that. I'll probably get a new 50K Top Step account and then document the entire process, because I will say, even though I'm a Forex CFD prop firm owner and profitable day trader, futures are starting to grow on me, and I'm starting to enjoy them a little bit more than CFD Forex. So I'm going to be doing that. Anyways, shorts here in the live market look pretty favorable to be entering something like this, but not right now when it's almost server break time and there's no volatility. I don't really want to go through any of these other markets, but we can quickly go through an overview of them. So 6 a.m., I can guarantee you this happened off of this support level. So let's say that this is this support level right here. Price definitely did this. I came out of it, came back for a retest, and then started to show signs of rejections back down on the smaller time frames. On the 5-minute, so around 6 a.m. this morning, I can guarantee you it showed my entry model like that, and we could have entered something like that. So let's go down to the 5-minute, and would you look at that? It showed itself a couple times. You could have taken it off of this break, retest, or this break and retest. So there's 2 short positions that showed itself per my entry model here that we could have taken on Euro USD clearly. And let's move on to Solana. Let's see what happened on Solana. Solana's tanking just like Bitcoin, which is crazy because I got stopped out of a massive trade on Bitcoin on my investor account. Lost a bunch of investors' money, but you know what? It's okay. So we broke outside of this level here, And I can guarantee you it showed exactly this, except on the smaller time frames. Broke out, came back for a retest, and started to show signs of rejections back down. On the 1 hour, it showed it exactly. So we could have entered shorts after it broke out, came back up for a retest, started to show signs of rejections back down. We could have entered off of this second red 1 hour candle close to the downside, aiming for new lows. And I can guarantee you it's probably in more detail on the 5 minute. So yeah, we could have entered here. We could have entered multiple times over here as well. So my entry model showed itself on Solana. That means on Bitcoin it showed itself as well, because Bitcoin is reflective of all the crypto markets. This is a massive investor trade that I'm in on Bitcoin as well. So free game for you guys. And we're in massive profits. Let's actually check it right now on my phone and see what we're up right now. If you guys can see that, $300,000 is what we're up on that investor trade, which seems like a lot, but that's just pretty much break even from the 2 losses I took on Bitcoin and Solana, trying to long it right here for the investor account. So my entry model showed itself a few times on the way down. Clearly we broke out of this big macro daily support resistance level, came up for a retest. Now we're showing signs of rejections back down. And I was actually in a long position here that went up into like $40,000-ish profit. Then it got stopped out right here. Or was it 25? I forget. Either way, I caught this bounce up. Didn't top ticket because this is where I trailed my stop, and we obviously got stopped out. And that's pretty much it for Bitcoin. I guess we could have taken buys off the bottom here after it came back for a retest, showed signs of rejections back up. It's probably more apparent on the 5 minute. Yeah, so my entry model showed itself right here for the regular entry for longs. Multiple times we could have entered in long positions after these 2 5 minute candle closes green. So a couple times on Bitcoin. I'm not going to break down GU or USD CAD just because I haven't really been trading them. But obviously we'd be in massive profits if I stayed in this investor trade right here that hit for a couple $100,000. Clearly we would have had a massive trade. It would have been double. Would have been like a $500,000 trade, but that's okay. GU is usually reflective of EU. So whatever EU is doing, it's usually the same as GU pretty much, clearly. And that's it. So a few times spread across multiple markets, my entry model showed itself this morning, which is great to see that, especially if you guys were proactive with it, that you guys probably could have taken some of those entries. But now let's hop on some prop firm duties and then also some back end Discord stuff. So on my Discord, I actually just started my next $500 flip challenge that you guys can all get access to through a trade copier. And I also have broker statements, my MT5 terminal, and then also my FX book to prove to you guys that my last time I did the $500 flip challenge, I was actually able to flip $500 to $2,500 in a month. And when I was doing it back in the summer, I was just posting my trade ideas that I was doing, but this time I'm allowing up to 40 people to actually copy my trades through a trade copier. So if that's something that's interested in you or that's interest of you, it'll be in my description, my Discord, that you guys can just go join my Discord. Anybody can join my Discord. And then you guys can go check out the $500 flip challenge and whatever else. So I'm going to be working on that. I might do some video editing for some short form content for my TikTok and my Instagram and my YouTube. And then I don't really have that much prop firm duties. It's pretty much just oversight for me because I own 6 of them. So it's pretty much just oversight of marketing. Sometimes I still create marketing creatives, budgeting for the marketing creatives, and then obviously oversight of all the day-to-day operations. I don't really process payouts or transactions or deny them for that matter. I'm not really day to day anymore. I have people that do that. So I'm usually just like focusing on the bigger enterprise stuff, like what's next, how are we gonna allocate our profits to expand, to create more businesses, to create a bigger business and enterprise than what we do now. And all of my Discord and my $500 flip challenge, for matter of fact, social media in general, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, my Discord, like I said, that's all a passion project. It absolutely generates me zero income. So for the people that do watch me, thank you. And eventually it'd be cool to get my YouTube to be monetized, but that's not really my main focus. My main focus is to drop some raw trading and some raw content of me behind the scenes of being a prop firm owner, and then also running a Discord and trying to build it from the ground up, and then also, I guess, kind of creating short form content as well. So just overall, just giving you guys raw footage of what it's like to be an actual trader that's profitable, that owns multiple businesses in the trading space as well. And then that's also trying to give people as much free info and overall try to help you guys with your own trading as much as possible, as well as monetize every now and then things in my Discord. Like I just started up my Discord premium, which has 0 members, but 50% of all the revenue will actually be given to one lucky member every single month. And then also the flip challenge, I guess there's a small entry fee for that as well. But other than that, at the moment, all my social medias or my Discord, like I said, is just a passion project. It generates me no income. And it's just, I think it's cool for people to see what it's like to be somebody that's already successful in trading and profitable, but struggling to build a community and monetize it. I think that's cool footage to see, and that's the main reason why I'm posting this video on my channel. So let's go check on the prop firms. For this specific prop firm, I remember some of my execs when we were about to start it were all saying, "Oh, it's not gonna work. The rules are too relaxed. We're gonna get laced on payouts." But look at this. On this specific prop firm, we have 8% daily drawdown and 15% max drawdown. And it doesn't matter how much drawdown you give somebody, they are gonna fail anyways. And that's what I told them, like, the max drawdown isn't gonna be a problem for us when in terms of payouts. It's literally like a marketing thing so that we get a massive influx of challenge fees, because it doesn't matter how much drawdown you give somebody. If somebody can't trade and make profit, they can't trade and make profit. They're gonna fail no matter if you give them 100% drawdown. And that was my argument to my exec team and why I overall went ahead with this prop firm and why it fucking does well and it's sustainable still. So like other than that one, all of my other prop firms are pretty standard. Like they do not have any high risk rules besides that one. And honestly, I think I have never paid for an ad for that one. It's all been organic content created to sell the challenges. But I think if we did like a proper, actual, like massive influx of monetized ads on it, I think it could slaughter. But with doing that, we're gonna attract some actual good traders that would probably have a heyday, because right now the business model survives because we attract gamblers that don't know how to trade. They blow their account, and then that's pretty much how it's sustainable, is that we're taking advantage of people that don't actually know how to trade and that are just gamblers, where every other prop firm, they implement so many rules, consistency rules, no trading over news, all this bullshit, so that they eliminate the gamblers buying their challenges. And I'm flipping that script with this specific prop firm saying, hey, we want you guys because I'm betting that you guys won't be able to hit the profit target no matter what. So here's a big drawdown. Do what you want with it. Fail the account so we get to fucking keep your challenge fee. And so far, it's been sustainable. And this is probably my favorite prop firm out of the 6 that I own. But the thing being is that when you're dealing with gamblers and you're dealing with unprofitable traders, they are the highest complaint rate and headaches in general from a customer support stance. So like all of my customer support representatives, hats off to you guys to dealing with all those boneheaded gambler traders all day. But yeah, that's a little bit of insight back end talk about being a prop firm owner. But other than that, I'm probably just going to be sitting back, relaxing, doing a bit of development work on my Discord, scanning the charts. I'm actually going to buy a 50K Top Step account so I can create some live trading videos for that. And then also I'm going to be starting up the $500 flip challenge. So I got to create content to see if I can get people to join that or not. And then also tell my Discord about it. I obviously told you guys about it too if you guys are interested in that. But other than that, it's a pretty chill day. I haven't really done much besides go to the gym, do a bit of work. I didn't hop on the charts because it was too late by the time I wanted to start trading. But I'm gonna buy that Top Step account, start scanning the markets for tomorrow, and I might even live stream it. So if you are one of the people that happened to click on this video and watch it through, I might be live streaming tomorrow, the first trading session on the new Top Step account. Other than that, join the Discord. This is a pretty chill video. I don't think anybody will watch it, but if you did, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment some things, join the Discord, and fucking, yeah. I'll teach you what you need to know to become a profitable trader without all the bullshit, completely for free as well. So